Hello, I am Dr. Mahesh Poddar, Associate Professor at IMS Ahmednagar. So today I am came up with one more interesting topic. In the same series, we have already seen the videos on virtualization, videos on hypervisor type 1 and type 2 difference. And today I am came up with uh, the video on differentiating virtual machine versus container. So it's a new topic. So let us discuss the major differences between these two technologies. Generally, virtual machine and container offer the virtualization technologies. Virtual machine and containers offer virtualization technology for creating the scalable solution. So in the organization, both virtualization means virtual machine and container offers virtualization technologies for creating the scalable solution. So let us see what is the basic difference between these two technologies. So in virtual machine, to form a single machine into virtual machines, so what we required, the first thing is you required the hardware. So you purchase the hardware from the market, and that hardware you required the hypervisor software. What is the use of hypervisor software? So on hardware, if we install the hypervisor software, then on hypervisor software, the user is able to install multiple operating system. And on that multiple operating system, user is able to install the required binaries and libraries and the required applications. So on one virtual machine, on one hardware, suppose I want to make that hardware into multiple virtual machine, I required hypervisor software. And in that hypervisor topic, in previous video, hypervisor video, we have seen that two types of hypervisor. Currently, I am explaining type 1 hypervisor. That hypervisor is also called as bare metal hypervisor, because directly we are installing the hypervisor on hardware computer. In type 2 hypervisor, we purchase the hardware from the market. On that hardware, we install the host operating system, and then we are installing the hypervisor software. So it's a type 2 hypervisor. So to convert single machine into virtual machine, you require hardware, then hypervisor software in case of type 1. In case of type 2, you require host operating system and then hypervisor software. And then when we install the hypervisor software, then on that hypervisor software, the user is able to install multiple operating systems. So multiple operating system, then the binaries and libraries. Generally, binaries and libraries are again required for executing the applications. Suppose for database connectivity, you required libraries. Suppose I'm using Ruby, Python, or Node.js. In that case, I required some packages. So binaries and libraries are again required to execute the applications. So on virtual machine, you install the guest operating system, and that guest operating system you install the binaries and libraries. So these binaries and libraries helps the user to install different applications. So it's a separate virtual machine. I can say that this is what virtual machine 1, and in this way I can install multiple virtual machine on a single hypervisor software. So in virtualization, we have seen this. So this is what the virtual machine. The second new concept, it's a newer technology. Container is a newer technology, and virtualization hypervisor is older technology. So more than 10 years we are using the hypervisor in virtualization process, and containers are the new technology. So 5 to 6 years back, this technology came into existence. So for container, to form a container, again, similarly in virtualization, same setup again, resources we required. We have purchased the hardware from the market. Suppose the hardware is there, and on that hardware, we required a host operating system, just like type 2 hypervisor. So here I have purchased the hardware, and on that hardware, I have installed the host operating system. So operating system is required to run the hardware. So hardware, then operating system. And here, instead of hypervisor layer, here we are using the container engine. In case of Docker, so Docker container engine. So on host operating system, we are installing the container engine. And this container engine replaces hypervisor. So container engine, and on that container engine, you install the container, and that container may contain the binaries and libraries, just like we have seen that in virtual machine, you require binaries and libraries for installing application. So here one layer is missing, that guest operating system. So that guest operating system is not required. You can run the application using the packages, binaries and libraries with the help of container engine, using host operating system and the hardware. So application and binaries and libraries with the help of host engine, they communicate with the host OS or host kernel. So this is what the container one. So similarly, you can install multiple container on a single machine with the help of hardware, host operating system, and the container engine. So this is what the container concept. So let us see what is the basic difference between these two virtualization technologies. The first difference between these two virtualization technology is the virtual machines using hypervisors and the container. So the major difference is what? The virtual machines are somewhat heavyweight and the container is the lightweight. Suppose we compare these two diagrams. We compare these two diagrams. This diagram is somewhat bigger and this diagram is somewhat smaller. Here, some space is again remaining. So I'm showing you dotted line. So this space, what this space represent that? Suppose I'm using similar type of hardware. In that case, this much resources are saved when I use container instead of virtual machine. So these resources are saved when we use container as a virtualization technology. So container required less resources, and so that I can install multiple container on a single virtual machine, single hardware host operating system, container engine, and every container required less resources. Therefore, I can increase the number of container here. Here, to run this application and binaries, you required a separate operating system. Here we required application, binaries, container engine, and a slice of host operating system. Not full operating system, a slice of host operating system. So this is what the first important difference between virtual machines and container. So heavyweight and lightweight. So second difference. So suppose I want to start the virtual machine number 1. So just like our normal machine takes some minutes for startup, so virtual machine also takes minutes to start, to boot, and in case of container required some milliseconds for booting. So this is what the major difference, startup times in minutes versus millisecond. Container required millisecond. So if I want to reboot the virtual machine, minutes required, and to reboot this container, some milliseconds required. So this is what second difference. The third difference, so each VM run on its own operating system. So see here, to run this virtual machine, I required a separate operating system, a guest operating system. Separate operating system is required to run each virtual machine. And these virtual machines are independent virtual machine. Virtual machine is again having different IP address. This virtual machine is having different IP address. So each virtual machine required its own operating system, but all container shares host operating system, a slice of host operating system, a portion of host operating system, a small portion, small slice of host operating system. So all container shares host operating system. So for container, you require application, binary libraries, part of the container engine, and the part of the host operating system. So this is what the third difference point. The fourth difference. So this type of virtualization is called as hardware virtualization, because on hardware we are directly installing the hypervisor software and then virtual machine. So it is called as hardware virtualization because on hardware we have directly installed the hypervisor. So in type 1, so hardware, hypervisor, and then virtual machine. So it's a hardware level virtualization. Here in container, hardware, host operating system, and container engine. So container engine is installed on host operating system. So you require operating system. So it's a operating system virtualization. So fourth difference. The fifth difference is every virtual machine allocates required memory. Suppose 8 GB memory is again RAM is again required, having this particular hardware, then 4 GB is allocated to virtual machine 1 and 4 GB is allocated to virtual machine 2. Suppose I am assigning the fixed RAM to this virtual machine. So this virtual machine allocates 4 GB for processing this particular application, even if this application required some MBs, that RAM. Here in container required less memory space. So less memory space is required by the container, because in container you are not assigning the fixed memory. But in case of virtual machine, at the time of preparing the virtual machine for the new instances, we are assigning some resources, fixed resources. Here the fixed resources are again not assigned, and the container generally, whenever the application want to execute, it requires less memory space. So this is what one more difference. The next difference is isolate system. So this system, this virtual machine number 1 is an isolated system, a separate system. This virtual machine 2 is a separate system, separate isolated system. This virtual machine is having different IP address. This virtual machine is having different IP address. So separating the machine, isolating the machines or systems. So isolate the systems. In case of container, it isolates instead of system. Here the isolation of what? The application. So I have isolated this particular hardware into 2 different applications, 2 different containers. So this type of again isolation is called as, it isolate the application and it isolate the systems virtual machine. The next, if the machine is isolated, in that case, to maintain the virtual machine, it is difficult task. To maintaining the virtual machine, it's a difficult task. Suppose I want to update this particular OS, then you are updating only this particular OS. This OS is not affecting. So difficult to maintain. For maintenance, it required more time, but here I want to update the operating system. Single operating system is shared by multiple container. So updating this single operating system is an easier job. So easy to maintain. So maintaining single operating system easier, but here on hypervisor, I have installed multiple operating system. Here I have installed Linux, here I have installed Windows. So for updating each and every OS, it's a difficult task. So maintenance in virtual machine, difficult as compared to that in container. For maintenance purpose, for updation purpose, it's easy to maintain, because only one operating system you have to update, and this one operating system is shared by multiple container. So difficult to maintain and easy to maintain. The next thing is examples of virtualization. So here I can assign the examples of both type 1 and type 2 hypervisor. So VMware, VirtualBox, KVM, then Xen, Microsoft Hyper-V. So VMware vSphere. So multiple examples. So example of both type 1, type 2. So here I have just shown the type 1. So you can compare type 1 versus container, type 2 versus container. So accordingly, you put the examples. And the container examples are the initial container is what? The Linux container. So initially, before 10 years, the Linux container is again exist. So the Linux container, Docker, new, and Windows containers. These are some of the example of container technology. Suppose I am comparing this with security wise. So here virtual machines are separate machine, guest operating system, binary libraries and application. So these applications are more secure because this machine is what? The isolated machine. Therefore more secure as compared to this particular machine, because this particular machine uses single OS, and if attackers compromise this OS, then the all applications misbehave, because all the applications using single OS, and if attacker compromise this OS, so it's a less secure as compared to virtual machine, because every virtual machine uses separate IP address, separate operating system, and if this operating system is compromised, other operating system working fine. But in this case, if this operating system compromised, then all the application running on this application on this operating system affects. So lastly, I can say one quote that, so what the expert predict? Can container replace the virtual machine? The answer is no. So expert predicts that containers are not replacing the virtual machine, because the purpose of virtual machine is totally different and the purpose of container is totally different. So containers are again used for running the applications, and virtual machines are again used for using the resources. So experts predict that the container are not replacing the virtual machine, but rather complementing them. So thank you.